I can't breathe when you're holding me down. You said you hate me, I know you're just staring out at all your problems. Stop talking me, 'cause it's toxic, exhausting, honestly. Done with all of the games that you play with my brain.
Hello guys, and my name is Blidget, and I want to say we did it. I'm very proud of every single one of you. I'm glad of you all expressing your opinions, whether it be with me or not. This is what a community should do. It should be something where you're constantly pushing towards what you truly believe and not faltering because of what people that may have been there longer than you or not, or whether they're right or wrong, do. As long as you're pushing towards what you truly believe, as long as you're pushing towards what's better for the community itself, and also as long as you're pushing with what is truly fact and not just pure emotion out of pride. And you all did a great job with that. I love seeing the comments that I saw in the videos, guys. It was great. I also love seeing the polls. That was great. The biggest thing, and this is a hard thing, is being able to open up for discussion without making this feel like it was a flame. Because I've seen communities do that before, and that is never a good look. And the one thing that, again, I will give huge props to the dev team again, was constantly throughout this process, I saw Roy discussing things with people. Roy was there again, and big shout out to him again. Just great guy, great guy. He really discussed everything the best he could and tried his best to dive into things. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of worried things were going to change. I was very worried, and at the same time, I still have my own beliefs about what could change and what could happen, but that doesn't really exactly matter at this point. The main thing, and the reason I did this to begin with, and I told you guys, was for the community, and that's exactly what happened. The change happened for the community, because of the community, and it will continue to thrive because the community will never die. And that's how it works. That's how it's going to be. And I want you all to be very proud of what you did, because without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to do this. So, I woke up to this just randomly. I got off of a really long shift. I had a horrible death in game, and I'm probably not gonna be able to play for a long time. But it was pretty awesome to come back to all this and then see a message from Roy saying, well, essentially that my efforts didn't go to waste. And I don't know. I didn't really expect to be noticed, to be honest. I know a few people noticed me, and I know I've been getting a little bit more popular in the community, but like, the thing is, and I do want to make this clear, like, I'm not a figurehead of the community. I'm not. I am a symbolized voice for you guys. That's what I should be. I don't want to be, and I know this kind of drifting off a little bit, but I've gotten a few DMs sometimes where it's like, hey, here's a bloodline, we'll make sure we get you some special treatment, and the whole point for me being here is to make sure that the player experience, especially for newcomers, is heightened. That is not just simply ignored because of all the people that have been here. That's what my point in this should all be. I don't need special treatment. I don't need to become like those guys. If I associate with them, that's cool. If I make friends with them, that's cool. But the main point of me being here and doing what I can is to make sure that the new person that wants to have an experience like no other can do so in this game and will not be ignored, and I will not falter on that goal. So, we've done that, and I think the devs looked at this, especially Roy, he looked at us and he's like, you know what, I think I want to be part of that change too. And he didn't change Blimps extremely. They didn't go back to the event, which again, those are two things that are going to be like just insanely hard. But there's a halfway point, and that's all we needed. We needed a halfway point. And do I still think Blimps are a little overpowered? Mainly just because of notification, yeah. That's my main thing. I just think they need notification. If you get blown up and you die, like, it's a bomb, dude. But, like, at the same time, I do think there should be, like, a little bit more notification. And I wish when he brings out these logs, this is just me ranting, by the way. When he brings out these logs, I wish he actually showed, like, a clip of the explosion and, with the player model versus, like, up in the sky, right? Because then we can see a little bit more of, like, an idea of what it's going to be like. But, either way, what he wanted to change, what's going on, is perfect for the community. And I am forever grateful for that. Especially, opening up the polls like they have. I mean, that takes some guts, especially when you know it's going to hit you like that, which, I mean, I've been a part of these communities before where I have to, like, actually be open to that criticism, and it's tough. It's very, very tough, especially when it feels like you're constantly just being, like, bombarded with criticism, but being able to take that in, work with it, and do it for the better of the community That's what we strive for, and that's what will make a game great. So, Roy, I want to say thank you to the whole community. I applaud you for being brave, especially those that don't have that voice. I know I'm not the best figurehead, and I don't really want to be, but the fact that I was here and you guys supported me through this whole thing, I'm very grateful that you guys just allowed me to do that for you. I'm grateful. So, all I can say is ending notes. This was great turnout. I cannot wait to see what keeps going on in the Birdcage community, because if this is the case, then I can see some great things happening. Some final notes, I might make a video on it about these things later. One thing is I did not like the new talents that came out, the 15+ for everyone. It kind of, for me, broke immersion, because something that happened outside the game, with the 1 million visits, if you guys don't know, if you're here when the 1 million visit thing happened, your character got 15 free talents. However, that was outside of game, so technically an event outside of lore affects your character in lore, which kind of bothers me, especially since this game is so heavily entwined when it comes to lore and events like that. So that's something I'm not a big fan of, and I think that it's kind of inconsistent to what a lot of players have worked for. So I just don't think, like, for example, my character, if I just jump in, I should be able to grab all these talents versus someone that has worked months to get that same amount. That's just wrong to me. So I wasn't a big fan of that, but I mean, it was still good in nature, still good in heart. So I'm not going to like really throw the team under the bus for that. That's my personal opinion, and I think it should be looked into, because that's something where I do think it's for the better of the veterans, and I mean, in the long run, also the noobs, just so they actually get like a taste of like what earning a talent truly can add up to. It's not just sometimes we'll give them out. So that's my thing. And second, I did an Ox the other night, and I failed miserably, just because I still need to learn LDM like bad. I'm trying my best to start the lore of the characters, but like that was not it, and I'm not even going to count that. I'm really not. It was just really bad. But the problem is, I'm trying to just get back in the game so that I can experience things, and not only that, but like learn how to play again. And the hard thing is, like, to even do that, you gotta either get through Ox or training, which you don't really get much chances like actually like learn ODM. So with my schedule, especially since, again, if you guys know my work, I've said it on stream before, I work very, very long shifts, and I do a lot of overtime. Not only that, but then I have videos I edit, which, I mean, that takes hours upon hours, and it can be strenuous. So the problem is, I'm not sure when I'll be able to get back into the game, especially to a point where I can push out content and do well. So that's something that will, I mean, I'll probably, I don't know. I don't know, and I hate to give you that answer. My wish, my personal wish, and this isn't gonna happen. I know it's just it's dumb, but I really wish that like Ox, if you had like the $10 one, or whatever, even if they made like another like more expensive tier, you could just keep doing it over and over again. Because then technically you could just view it as a practice. It's like, okay, can I as a player get 5 kills? And then constantly just trying to do that, and you may or may not. And at least then, in my mind, like, not only would it help me, like, kind of practice the game more, which would be great, right? If I die, screw it, my character's white, but at least I can keep practicing the game over and over again, right? And then, third, it's like, I don't know, whatever number I was on, then I can just keep trying my best to get into the game faster without doing all other things I've already been, able to experience. For example, like, I don't want to write another test. Like, I understand it for some things, but it's like, if I have already done TC, I don't see a point. Especially when I have to sit through people like talking through stuff like that, which takes over an hour. Which, I mean, if you value your time, it's not good. It's not good. So, granted, to all the instructors, I want you guys to know you're doing a great job. I don't know how you guys have the patience to deal with half that stuff. So, this is not a dig at instructors. I just personally don't want to run through that again. So, and you guys do a wonderful job on advanced. Those are always very immersive. So, like, this is no dig at any of them. You guys did great. So, but this is a great update. You'll just smile, see what you've done, because you should be proud of the progress you've made, because this isn't just me. The reason this happened was because of you. I just tried my best to open up the doors, and you guys took that and you slammed those doors open, and you said, I am here. That's what you should have done. So, Birdcage community, I'm grateful to you guys as always. Tell me down what you think about in the comments below. If you guys want to see more videos about certain things, let me know. The more you let me know, the better. Let me know in the Discord as well about what's going on, because I mean, I'm always around. I appreciate hearing things than not, and hopefully we can do some more stuff. So as always, smile, give it up, and let's fight for a future so bright. Thanks so much for rise. My name is Woody, signing out. I'll see you guys next video. Bye guys. Whoop.